And yeah, so we're gonna go head over to Walmart over the bridge. We're gonna see if they have some Joes. We're gonna see if they have some He-Man. We're gonna see if they have some Legends. We're gonna see. What's going on, people? Century Mad Collector here, back again with another video. You guessed it, it's a hunt video. We are crossing stuff off the list left and right. If you haven't checked out my past few hunt videos, especially the last three really, check them all out. But the past couple have been pretty epic, honestly. And I'm not one to hype anything up, especially myself. Even if it's to promote my YouTube channel, but the last couple of hunts have been really, really good. So if you want to see some really cool stuff found out in the wild, go check that stuff out. You know, I'll even link them in the description below if that helps. But yeah, man, it's been a very eventful week or so with hunting and YouTube in general, really. Big shout out to MCE. They just had me on my show. Love those guys, man. Love their channel. Go sub up to them if you haven't already. I'm assuming if you're watching me, you more than likely are already watching them. So, but if you aren't, link to their channel will be in the description below. Big shout out to my boy Nipple Toast, aka Dr. AllMight. I was on his podcast as well last week, which was also a shit ton of fun, and I hope to be chopping it up with him and all those guys. Again in the very near future. So, and they're all doing very, very big things. The good doctor's got, as far as I'm concerned, the best collector pod out there in the YouTube universe. So go check all of that stuff out and all of those guys out. And also, before we get into any of this, I have a 250 subscriber giveaway going on. A link to that will be in the description below as well. It's running till the end of this month. 2 winners. So go check out that video for terms and eligibility. Your best bet is to sub up to the channel and follow my Instagram, which will also be in the description below. But yeah, go check that video out for further details. And yeah, so let's get into this. We are no longer looking for NECA TMNT anything right now, which is so crazy to say. We're good with all that. I'm actually even done with Spider-Man Retro Wave. I got Spidey and Daredevil I picked up like a month or so ago. I got lucky with them. And then I recently found Green Goblin and Electro. Don't need Gwen Stacy. And Peter Parker, if I find him, maybe I'll take him. It's a nice figure, but I don't need him, you know? So as far as I'm concerned, I don't need any of those. You know, it's always cool to see those. They're really nice. But not hunting for them. We need... we're going to be looking for the top 3 things will be G.I. Joe Classified. I have a lot of those, but I'm looking for a couple of extra Cobra Troopers. I'm still looking for Beachhead. Those are the 2 main figures from that line that I need. So G.I. Joe Classified, so we'll be looking at bouncing around from Target and Walmart to search for that. Kenner Classics Ghostbusters, slowly chipping away. I just need Stay Puft and Egon, and we're good. I was able to find the rare card for Slimer last video, which was great. So Kenner Classics Ghostbusters. Marvel Legends, I need Sunspot. Found the whole Marvel Legend Strong Guy Wave last hunt video. I just need Sunspot now to complete the bath. Still need Crossbones. And Moon Knight from Walgreens. I don't know if we're going to be visiting Walgreens. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Walgreens is making an appearance in this video, but we'll see. And Motu Origins. We picked up Battle Cat last video. Still need He-Man, still need Prince Adam, and that's it. I think that's enough. So, oh, Tanuki Mario for Hot Wheels, Mario Kart, and Waluigi. So let's get out there and see what we can find. We're going to stop at Target in Stamford first. What's up, guys? I know this might be a little confusing. We just started this hunt. What the hell are we doing in Boxville? I had to make a stop home before our next toy stop because I have a contractor coming to meet me at my house, picking up on some renovations. But I wish the renovations were down here in this basement, but that'll be soon. Anyway, Before our next stop, I did want to just take a little time out because I know some people have been having issues finding these G.I. Joes, especially Wave 2, since they're street dated for, you know, the fall, this coming fall, in a couple of months. But some people are finding them. I found a bunch of them. Between street dates, weird distribution due to COVID, the fact that it's Target and Walmart to begin with, you know, it's like, it's a shit show. So much stuff being released. It's a real shit show out there. So let me know in the comments if you like me flashing the DPCI numbers of some of these items, if that's helpful as I find them. And so speaking of DPCIs, that's really where this conversation is going. So this morning I went and used the generic DPCI. I've flashed it before in some of these other hunt videos. The generic DPCI for the regular wave G.I. Joe classified figure. So this DPCI that you're about to see again is for everything that isn't Cobra Island. So wave 1 and 2. So if you go to Pop Finder, and this is what I would recommend doing, if you go to Pop Finder and you punch in, for example, this DPCI, you will see a number, potentially all of the, you punch in your zip code, and then you'll see all the targets within a 25-mile radius or whatever you put in for your distance, proximity. You'll see all the targets in your area that have or may have, in this case, G.I. Joes. You're not going to know which wave because it's just telling you this store, X store has X amount of, has 5 G.I. Joes classifieds. You don't know if it's wave 1 or wave 2, but at least you know they have some. It's worth, it's a lead. So they do have individual DPCIs, but I do feel like this generic DPCI number helps the most. So I used that this morning before I went to Target in Stamford. There was nothing out on the floor. If you run into that sort of scenario, do yourself a favor and find someone in the toy aisle or in Target to get someone in the toy aisle to go check the back. I did that myself today once again, and the gentleman scanned the DPCI. They're actually able to tell whether it's on the floor or in the back, or if they don't have it at all. He said, oh yeah, we do have 6 in the back, let me go check. He came back out with all of wave 2. Didn't need any of that since I have it already. However, I am army building, so I got my second Red Ninja in a week. Okay, so it wasn't out on the floor. If you just blindly went in there blind, you would say, oh, they don't have any Joes. But between Pop Finder and the DPCI, which you're going to see right here, this DPCI is the generic DPCI for G.I. Joe waves, except Cobra Island. So again, you will see, if you put it into, go to Pop Finder, you put this DPCI number in there, it's going to tell you potentially, oh, it's got 6 at whatever store. It could be wave 1, could be wave 2, but there's a good chance if, you know, Pop Finder is showing more than 1, they have something. So it's been fairly spot on. So that's it. Just a little tidbit there. It had nothing worth filming. I did pick up a Red Ninja. We're gonna head over now to the Walmart back in Norwalk to see what they got. So I'll see you guys over there. Well, looks like this Walmart's stocked on convention exclusive aliens. That's cool. No Mecha Turtles. Pops. Alright, let's go check Marvel Legends.
Central Associates, Whitney, you have a phone call on line 1, Whitney, line 1.
White knife stuff. Man. Might be going on clearance soon. It's crazy to me. No Legends. Peg warmers. Place is looking ransacked. Fortnite. Let's flip around here. Dinos. Alien collection stuff. This stupid thing. It's not making any noise. That's nice for once. A lot of D&D. Built up on that. That's cool. Iron Giant. What else we got down here? I don't see Joe's or Motu. Star Wars. Lando. TIE Fighter pilot. Some Childs. Luke and Yoda 2-pack. Little Childs. Belt we don't care about. Some rings. No AEW figures. Man, this is pretty bad. Let's go check Hot Wheels actually. Which is right over here. What is that? Okay. Looking like a whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna go ask, see if there's any stuff in the back. Maybe it's just not out here. So let's see. I'll let you guys know. So I have someone checking the back for me for G.I. Joe's. Shows 8 here, but obviously not here. So we'll see. And so no dice there. The Walmart employee checked the back for me. She said there's nothing. She also said the Walmart app sucks, which I think we all are very aware of. The Walmart app is showing like 7 or 8 G.I. Joe figures in, but she's like, they could be, she's like, well, we have a ton of pallets in the back. We also have, you know, it could also be in the front somewhere, a return or something, which I don't think anyone returned 8 of them, but whatever. So no dice at this Walmart. I think that's going to be it for today. I've got some stuff that I have to do outside of toy hunting, so we will pick back up at our next store. I don't know where that will be, but we'll all find out together very soon. Yo, what's up, people? It is Thursday, August 20th, I believe. Feeling like fall right now outside. Feels like a beautiful fall, crisp morning. I love it. Hope you guys are doing well. Everyone's having a good week. I haven't really had a chance to get out there and hunt all that much, but had a lot of stuff going on this week. But Pop Finder late last night was showing a crazy amount of stuff at my nearby Target over in White Plains. So I'm going to head over there now. It's like 9:15 in the morning. So I'm going to head over there before the craziness starts for me today and see what they got. So why don't we go check that out, and I'll see you over there. So here we go. Nope. Sugarman AOA stuff. Crimson Dynamo, not Crossbones. It's one strong guy. That's it. It's weird. I don't see any Joes, lots of peg warmers. No Joes. Joes are supposed to be right here. No Spidey Retros. Huh. Let's check wrestling real quick. Chico. Ayo. It's one Chico. One Chico plus me. That's 2 Chicos in the toy aisle. That's about it. I'm going to go ask someone in the back to see, because this doesn't make sense. Alright guys, back in my car here in the Target dungeon, the parking lot here in White Plains. Looks like I was a day late and $1 short. Pop Finder was showing a crazy amount of, it showed a quantity of 8 for the Strong Guy Wave for Marvel Legends. It showed 7 Cobra Island roadblocks, even though I have one. It just, you know, would have been nice to just see that fully stacked up. And it showed 7 quantities of Spidey Retro Wave, even though I got pretty much everything I want. I would have maybe grabbed a Peter Parker. The 2 cards I have for Green Goblin and Electro are pretty banged up. So I probably would have maybe grabbed like 2 cleaner cards just because, I don't know, I'm crazy. So I thought it would have been good to just shoot over here and maybe, you know, film all that, seeing all that stuff in the main toy aisle, but they had jack shit. They had a couple of Chicos, me and the bad guy, Reza Ramon. That's it. So for anyone that maybe for a slight chance would even begin to think that no one said anything, obviously, but if anyone even thought that this hot streak was somehow like manufactured, I don't even know. You're seeing it firsthand, folks. Just as much as I've found some crazy stuff all at once, you know, in the past week or so, we're striking out big time this video. So yeah. So that's that. I don't know if there's anything else for me today. I've got a bunch of stuff I have to do, so, and real world stuff. So that might just be it. If anything pops up on Pop Finder, or if I get a chance to run out and I decide to go somewhere, I don't know about today, but I'll probably be hitting stores tomorrow. I think today is done for me, now that I think about it, but I'll probably be hitting stores tomorrow. Maybe a Walmart and a Target, and you know, see what's going on. So until then, folks, have a great Thursday, and I will see you on Friday. What's up, people? I'm back. It is Saturday. Haven't really had all too much luck this week, not comparatively speaking, to the past, you know, week or so, which is going to happen. I also haven't been able to get out as much. Hope everyone had a good week. I'm back in my flat brim hat with my graphic tee. I'm wearing shorts as well for everyone keeping score. My modicum of facial hair, you know, it's amazing to me on YouTube how many people, it's actually not that many, but you know, the idiots here and there that just pay so close attention to how you look or how I look, or you know, how all of us toy hunters look or whatever. I don't know. It's like God only knows what some of these people on the other end of the keyboard look like saying all this stuff, but I'm back with the hat, with the shirt, you know, all that sort of good stuff. And we are going to head over to Airmont, right over the bridge here in New York, and hit Walmart. So that was the tentative plan for today. I wound up actually connecting with a new subscriber, awesome person. Gave me a tip that they're putting out, Walmart Airmont is putting out, or has put out, like a bunch of Joes. So we'll see. It's 10:12 in the morning right now. So we're gonna go head over there. Big shout out to my new sub. Awesome person. If you're watching this, I don't like to drop names because if I don't ask if it's cool to drop a name, I don't do it out of respect, obviously. But you know who you are, so thank you, buddy, or budette. And yeah, so we're gonna head over to Walmart over the bridge. We're gonna see if they have some Joes. We're gonna see if they have some He-Man. We're gonna see if they have some Legends. We're gonna see. So we're gonna do all of that, and then maybe we'll hit a Target on the way. Hopefully we find something, because this week has been pretty boring for the most part. But yeah, so we're gonna go do that. And what else? I think that's it for now. So oh, I also by the way, I have made, and I'm just going to leave it at this for now, I've made a pretty big decision in my collecting life, journey, direction, all of that, any and all of that, recently. So all I'm going to say is I'm definitely going to be, you guys only see, you know, the toy part of this channel right now, but that's mostly what I think you're going to see going forward. I'll just leave it at that for now. And by, you know, changing up some of what I'm doing, it allows me to get into some other different toy lines. So I'm officially getting into, you're hearing it here first on the channel, after a very long time of trying to hold it off. Star Wars Black Series, here I come. So we are going to be on the hunt for those as well. Today, going forward, we're going to see a lot of that. You know, you guys do know I film it most of the time anyway. But now, depending on what's out there, I'm going to be picking it up. I'd love to get that new Vader. I like the Stormtroopers look good. I know my buddy Rocco the Great, go sub to him. What a great channel that is. He did a very good and honest review on the details and particulars of the Stormtrooper figures. And so, you know, while while there might be some drawbacks to these figures, I think they look really good, so we'll see. I definitely want the Vader though, so we are on the hunt for that as well. And that's it. So I will see you guys at Walmart. So yes, I need to stop talking. Goodbye. All right, so out of mode 2. Transformers. Flip around, quick DC. Some White Knight. And peg warmers.
For the safety of you and those around you,
Ooh.
we ask that our customers wear face
No
coverings
legends.
as
Holy
well.
shit.
Please remember we offer convenient contact-free shopping
Oh
options
boy.
like delivery and pickup. We are
Oh
dedicated
boy.
to doing our very best to make everyday
My man
life
is not
as
kidding.
easy as
It's a
possible.
lot of
We
wave
adjust our
1.
store hours to make it easier
And I
for
need
our
the snake
associates
eyes.
to
Let's
stock
see.
more
Holy
hand
shit.
cleaning and sanitizing across the store. We will continue to limit the number of shoppers in our stores so we may be able to better practice 6 feet social distancing
Duke.
when possible.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Flow of shopper and associate traffic throughout the store. Signs will direct you. Please remember to wash your hands often for at least 20 seconds and stay home if you're sick. And thank you for doing your part to help create a safer shopping experience. And as always, thank you for shopping at Walmart.
Wow. Everywhere. I gotta sort through these. See what else. Anything? Kong? Not that Kong I want. I'm gonna eventually pull the trigger on that. Wow, my man was not kidding around. He had said they had like 4 cases of wave 1. He was not joking. Had the pick of the litter for my snake eyes. So I got my snake eyes. Buddy, thank you so much once again for the tip. That's what it's all about, folks. This is what it's all about. Not the item itself, but connecting with the community. There you have it. So we picked out a good one. Paint apps on this I'm happy with. I do look at that. I do inspect my figures before I purchase them. This guy looks good. That's the most Wave 1 Joes I've ever seen. They had nothing else. No Mo 2, no Ghostbusters, no literally 0 Legends. A ton of the Hasbro Ghostbusters. I don't know why those aren't selling. Maybe they are. They're just producing a shit ton of them. I don't know, but they're always around. No Kong Skull Island. No Star Wars. They had a Commander Wolf 3 3/4, but that's it. So yeah, so very cool. Very happy with this. Thank you, my friend, again for the tip. There's a Walgreens right down the street, like 10 seconds from here. I'm gonna pop in there, check in on Moon Knight, and maybe they have some older Marvel Legends that are worth grabbing. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll hit. I think I'm gonna hit one more Target on the way home, and we'll call it a day. So I'll see you at Walgreens. Here you go, folks. Spirit Foes of Spidey, Ant-Man and Wasp, some Dragon Nuts. You got Walgreens exclusive General Beers. And that's it. Well, I got some shaving cream and deodorant, so I guess there's that if anyone's interested in knowing. You saw the toy section. Yep, so on to Target. man, we are officially into that Black Series. Wow. I have held off on those Jet Sith troopers for a very, very long time. It was awesome seeing them here again. They had a couple, so I grabbed them. You'll see them at the end of this haul. Very happy with that. None of the newer stuff, but that's okay. Really strange to see a Lady Deadpool in the Sauron Build-A-Figure wave. That was really bizarre. I think that came out a while ago, like 2018, a couple of years ago. I think it was 2018. I have to actually look that up. I scanned it. It came up 1999. I was like, what the hell? So that was totally random. Nothing else. NECA was not worth filming. And that is it. I'm actually going to stop in at GameStop. I don't know if I'm going to film in there because they're really weird around here with, like, they have their 5-person limit, and a lot of the store guys, like, aren't really too keen on having people in there for too long. I do want to go try to reserve my Purge Trooper. Look at me with all this Star Wars shit. My Purge Trooper pre-order, because I missed it online yesterday, so I want to get that pre-order in if possible in store. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, we all up in this Star Wars now. Grabbed a couple of Star Wars figs, which I was really not expecting to see. I wasn't expecting to see anything in there. They did let me, I was able to jump in there for a little bit. You guys saw what I was looking at primarily, which was Star Wars. So I was able to film that quick. The guy in there, the GameStop guy was really cool. Could not secure a pre-order on Purge Troopers just yet. I'm gonna have to come back on Monday, or I'm gonna call Monday to make sure they have them, I guess. And I should have known better. So online sells out first, and you know, which is always the case. And then a day or so later, you know, these guys, the stores get it. So yesterday, Purge Trooper went up online a couple of times. I missed it both times, and the store looks like they'll probably get it early next week. So in case any of you guys were wondering, maybe you already know that. I don't know. I'm just finding that out, so I figured I'd pass the message along for pre-order on Purge Troopers. So I'm going to keep checking online this weekend too. But anyway, we picked up some Star Wars stuff. This is turning into a Star Wars hunt. Really digging that. And I think that's it for today, folks. We will pick back up either tomorrow or on Monday. I'll let you guys know, and you'll see it here first. Catch you later. Guys, we are back home here in this disaster, this chaotic mess that you see behind me, known as Boxville. And this concludes another hunt. I thought it was a good place to cut this hunt off, end on a pretty high note at that target. The story behind that was last night my girlfriend was like, hey babe, I'm gonna run a target real quick just to shop around. And I said, oh, I'll come. So with nothing in mind, didn't check Pop Finder. I was just recently there, as you guys already know. And they were pretty stocked. The funny thing about that target last night in White Plains was everything we saw there. If you rewind all the way back to the very beginning of this video, I talk about how on Pop Finder it's telling me, you know, a full set of, you know, it's got seven quantities of Spidey Retro. It's got some Cobra Island Roadblock and some Legends. The funny thing about that is they had just about all of that stuff there today. So I don't know, my guess is that stuff was in the back. No one really knows what's going on. And they had just put it out because they were pretty stocked with a bunch of other crap earlier in the week. So, and we happened to hit it. And they had some war machines, which I passed on. And we'll get into all of that in a moment. However, before we get into the haul and go over this hunt's shenanigans, I would like to remind everyone I have a 250 subscriber giveaway going on till the very last day of this month. That video is linked in the description below. Go check that out. 2 winners. And yeah, so we have that. And also, I wanted to get into a very special mail call. I have a couple of mail calls. One I'm gonna save for the next video. It's actually a raffle win of a vintage toy that I won from Hero Killer Collectibles. I'm not editing that out. Check him out if you guys, are into really cool vintage raffles, graded stuff, non-graded stuff. He has just, it seems like an endless amount of incredible things up for raffle. I won something very cool, G.I. Joe related, recently, so I'm going to show that in the next hunt video. However, I did have a couple of other things that come in, and I want to start off with something from a subscriber that I want to share with you guys. This guy, and again, out of respect, I don't like to name names without speaking to the person first about it. So, but this guy is a buddy of mine, collector buddy of mine, friend of mine, someone I met through this channel, literally since from day one, has been a supporter from day one. This guy has, he's watched every video, commented on every video, he's given endless support and has shown genuine interest in my collecting journey and my life, and hopefully, that feeling is reciprocated for him as well. He's a great, great guy. He's a shining example of why I started my channel, to meet awesome guys like him. So, buddy, thank you for this mail call. It's super awesome. He knows I'm a big Marvel trading cards guy. Marvel Masterpieces 1992 is one of, arguably, if not my favorite, Marvel set, trading card set. Probably 1A, 1B with Marvel Universe Series 1. But, so he knows that I enjoy Masterpieces, and especially 92, and he knows I'm a Blaze guy, and a Johnny Blaze guy, and a Ghost Rider guy. So he sent me a couple of things. The first thing he sent me a bunch of cards, and he sent me a 1992 Blaze Masterpiece. Very, very, very cool. Which I don't have. I posted a Blaze that I have on my Instagram, 95, that I purchased from the fantastic Graded Gamer. Go check her out for all of your trading card needs. She's the best. And he also sent me, knows I'm a Punisher guy too, so he sent me a bunch of Punisher War Journal, 92 Punisher War Journal cards, which are so freaking cool. And I don't have any of these, but I entry collectible ones. They're just, look at this. Nope. Awesome, 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 awesome. I have some War Journal comics as well. Some graded, some raw. Read all of them. This is really good stuff, man. So, and we got one more. Oh, we got two more. That's an awesome one too. And that's it. So again, my man, thank you so much for this. You didn't have to send me any of this. Most importantly, thank you so much for thinking of me. Really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you. So thank you again. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is pretty awesome that you thought of me to send this. So thank you. I hope you're enjoying the channel. Okay, so the other piece of this mail haul. You guys know that I've been collecting Hot Wheels recently, and I have all the turtle ones. Could not find the turtle wagon, the party wagon, in stores. So you could get this online, guys, for, you know, $5 plus ship or whatever. So I think all said and done for this one, I paid like $6 or $7, I think, for this. And it's awesome, and it's gonna go with my character cars. Very happy to have this, finally have this in my collection. There's nothing on the back to see, boring. But this party wagon is sweet, and I'm very happy to have it. Very cool. Okay, let's get into this haul. As I always say, you never know which way these hunts are going to go. And once again, this hunt was off to a slow start. We have been on fire the past couple of weeks. I mean slow start. I mean the slow start. I found Joe, GI Joe, to start the hunt. So it's, I don't know about slow, but comparatively speaking, slow, I guess. Yeah, so there wasn't much else. I think generally speaking, at first it was a little bit of a slow start, and then really picked up at the end. And in the middle of this hunt, I also came to a conclusion that, and I mentioned this in the video prior to this segment, the breakdown of the haul. And I'm not gonna, go into too great of a detail right now, but long story short, I am going to, this channel is, I mean, all you guys are seeing is toys right now anyway. My plan was to have statues and toys. I think this channel is mostly going to be, my collection is mostly going to be toys and action figures, because that's just where my heart has been. That's what I've had the most fun doing. So just leave it at that for now. With that decision made, it opens up an endless amount of possibilities for my man cave to be, and get into some of these other licenses and lines that have just been tempting me, that I really have been holding off on because I needed that space for other things. So with that said, let's jump into the haul. There's not all too much, I guess. I mean, there's a good amount, but we're gonna start off with this. So we went to that Stanford Target. They had nothing not worth filming, and then you saw, I don't know if you saw it, I would go watch, this is Red Ninja, Wave 2. The second segment of this video, I start talking about, by the way, this figure is awesome. This and Cobra Troopers are my two favorite figures so far, I think. Go watch the second part of this video, the second segment that cuts to me down here in Boxville, talking about the DPCI. I know it's been crazy trying to find these guys, and it's just been all over the place. So with distribution and DPCIs and everything else, go check that out. It's an explanation on the generic DPCI for the regular waves 1 and 2, which is how I found this guy, which is how I found most of my Joes. The difference between that and the DPCIs for Cobra Island. But yeah, so punched in the generic DPCI. Stanford said they had 6 of something, whether it was wave 1 or 2, showed up, they didn't have anything on the floor. Asked the Target dude, he checked his phone, he scanned the inventory, he said, oh yeah, you have them back. He brought them out, I said, I'll take one of these. So now this is my second Red Ninja. So I have 2 Red Ninjas and 2 Cobra Troopers right now. So very happy about that. They look awesome. What else? Oh, this was another thing too. And I'm crazy and the paint apps on this are fine, but I'm nuts. Speaking of subscribers, a new subscriber actually hit me up in the comments in my other video talking about Joes, and he was like, hey man, I see that you, because now as you guys, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of, you know, my current format for hunt videos. Sometimes they're vloggier than others, but I'm not really talking about that, whether, you know, how many times you see me in my car talking in between places, but more so about the format of when I get into a store. So let me know in the comments if you like the music choices that I'm making, if you would rather hear me speak, or if I play music mostly when I can't hear myself because the sound is so freaking crazy in there, in any one of these Targets and Walmarts around here, and editing still doesn't edit it out. There's somewhere now you hear me speak and then I lay down, you know, some music in the background to drown the other stuff out, to clean it up a little bit. But a lot of the times when I'm playing just straight up music, my own music that I'm finding, you know, non-copyrighted YouTube music, it's because it's just a madhouse and you're not going to be able to hear me. And if you do, you're going to hear babies crying and all this other crap going on around me. And sometimes I talk. So I do like a mix of both. So there's that, and there's also, I'm starting to tag each physical location that I'm in and store as well as the number of that store type that I've been in. So if it's my third Target, it'll show you Target in White Plains, New York, Target store number 3. So you guys can easily keep track of what, you know, where I'm at, what I'm doing, you know, to contextualize things a little easier, a little more to kind of develop the story so it's easier to understand, you know, where I'm at. I think it's kind of cool. I think it works. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. It also makes it easier, a little easier for the YouTube detectives to keep track of me. I don't have an anklet just yet, but you know, at least this way, they go, oh yeah, he's at the third store, he's wearing the same shirt, different hat, but it'll, you know. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of that. I'm ranting. One of the new subscribers, awesome dude. He's like, hey, I saw that I didn't realize you hunt in the Walmart over in Airmont, which is right across the bridge. That you hear me guys say I'm going to the Walmart across the bridge for me. That's Airmont, New York. He said, hey, they just put out 4 cases of Wave 1, and I was looking for new snake eyes because my snake eyes that I had before had some paint defects on it that I didn't like, and I really inspect all of these toys when I get them because I'm just like that. So I went there, and as you guys saw, they had a boatload. I was planning on going there that day anyway. I just went a little earlier because of this tip from this awesome sub. And they had everything he said, so, and more. And I did pick up a snake eyes, but then I noticed some things on them afterwards where I'm like, I really am nuts. They had like 5 or 6 snake eyes. Out of all, I've probably seen 10 snake eyes so far, and there was one that I wanted to keep. And I made the mistake of putting it down in front of me for 2 seconds, and some deranged guy came and just took it and walked away. And I was like, a guy that I had spoken to already for 10 minutes, which was, I just, you know, didn't want to re-engage there. So anyway, we did pick up snake eyes. Gonna have to hunt down one that suits my fancy a bit better, but picked up snake eyes. And then that's when this hunt turned. I had made the personal choice to really go full force with toys. Hadn't seen any Motu, hadn't seen any Ghostbusters this time around in any of the Walmarts. Still need Sunspot. I didn't see any of those, but we bought. This video you have seen. It is documented my first ever Black Series, Star Wars Black Series figures. I've been wanting to get into this for so long and just have not. And there have been specific Black Series figures that I've wanted along the way. I really like Wave 5. I really like what I've seen come out now. I know there are some people don't like the articulation with some of the figures, but I still think they look great. And I want Wave 5, I want Empire Strikes Back Vader, I want Rogue One Stormtroopers, I want those. I don't know about Clone Troopers just yet, but those two I definitely want. I want an army build with those Stormtroopers. Yeah, so I want to at least start there. And I also was able to pick up a couple of the figures that are out now that I've wanted. These two, this one, I bought 2 of these. Man, I saw these at like early pandemic out in Target. I'm like, man, these are so, I love the Jet Troopers. The Sith Troopers, they're so cool. Found 2 of them at Mount Kisco Target, which I really wasn't, it was awesome seeing these because I wasn't, my first day out trying to find Star Wars Black Series, and I found arguably, you know, the figure that I really wanted to start, to get and start my collection with and start army building with, and I not only found 1, but I found 2. So there you go, super cool, very happy with this. I also found 2 other Star Wars figures, one which we saw actually in a Walmart earlier in the week that we passed on, but I stopped off at a GameStop, so we're probably going to start seeing GameStops in these videos a little more. I need to go to GameStop tomorrow to, it's Sunday, to, I'm going to call them first, to pre-order, hopefully pre-order the Purge Troopers. Let me know in the comments if you guys are pre-ordering that, what do you think of the Purge Troopers, what you think of the new Wave 5 figures, and these babies. TIE Fighter pilot we did see in one of the Walmarts in Connecticut, in Norwalk, but it was a day before I made the decision to really take the plunge into these things. So we grabbed this guy at GameStop. The nice thing about this, even though it's $22.99, I had a $5 coupe, so, which I think it was a monthly coupe for GameStop card members or something, so I activated that, so it pretty much came out to be, you know, Walmart prices anyway. And we also got the AT-AT driver. I say AT-AT, I'm a little older, I'm an old school dog, you know, so I'm talking about the old school Kenner commercials where it was pronounced AT-AT, so for all you young bloods with the AT-AT stuff, it's AT-AT to me, it's AT-AT. I would love to get an AT-AT, but this is just an awesome figure. This AT-AT driver is dope. Very, very happy with this. Here's the rest of them. And that's it, folks. I'm really happy with the way this hunt turned out. We're moving along, we're making progress, we're seeing stuff. We also saw that SDCC Glow NECA aliens. We saw 3 of them. I didn't get it, but yeah, that's it for this week's hunt. I'm hoping to see, it looks like Kenpool found, shout out to him. Looks like he found the new NECA Kong figure, which is street dated for September, so looks like it's hitting stores. I don't know if it's gonna be hitting around here, but we'll be looking for that. Some more Black Series, and then the usual suspects, Motu, Ghostbusters, and Legends. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this hunt. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you're doing well. And that's it. I will catch you guys on the next hunt, which is coming right up. So be safe, be well, and I'll catch you on the next hunt. Peace.